right. Shalom. Before I start, let me give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like the Akim Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit. All right, this came to me, from the Spirit today, literally, right? Hey, being in this truth, y'all, we look at everything from the spiritual lens, even when something carnal is happening. And I'll explain why I have this picture up. And what we're going to do, we're going to look into the true meaning of the word bless or blessed, and how us the Israelites, by way of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we're going to truly be blessed in the kingdom when we have the heathen in subjugation, okay, when they're underneath us. Because, a person sneezes, somebody says bless you, all right? When people in this world use the word bless, they use it in simply, may the Lord favor you type deal, right? But they don't understand the full depth of the word, which, if you've been around for a minute, you've heard the apostles, especially Elder Apostle Tahar, break down the word blessed. All right, so just to give the backstory, I was at work today, I'm in my work truck, and these Ishmaelites came and cut me off, because they were trying to hit the exit. And rather than being proactive and getting into the lane ahead of time, they hop in front of me, right? So, it's either I smash their shit up or just let them over. So I'm like, all right, we had a standstill crawl traffic anyway, so I'm letting them in. But the passenger, he pops out the window and he gives me this hand gesture, the mercy or forgive me or please. The pleading gesture, right? When a nigga gets sentenced to 25 to life, what he do? He dropped to his knees and hit one of these, your honor, please, right? Well, the guy hit me with this gesture, the passenger, I'm talking about whole body damn near out the window, so I waved him over. I'm like, go over, go. But I thought to myself, I'm thinking in my head, spiritually, I'm nobody to plead to yet. But when judgment day come, that's when y'all gonna want to plead. That's the thoughts that came by my mind exactly. I was like, oh, you gonna be pleading, all right? You gonna be begging for some mercy in that day, right? So what we're gonna do, y'all, we're gonna go look at the word blessed, and it doesn't, here I grabbed it out of Genesis 22:17. You can grab it from other places. As we know it, the word Barak. All right, it's pronounced the same way in Paleo as and in what these fuckers use. Their version of Hebrew, which is off. All right, so H1288, bless. Now let's look at the true meaning of the word bless. It says kneel, to bless, to be blessed, to be adored, to cause to kneel, to praise, to salute. All right, I'm reading the definitions that are appropriate. So investigation on this word leads you to understand that to truly be blessed, you have to be blessed, men must bow before you, must be in subjugation under you. So now we're blessed in the sense that we're the Israelites and we know this truth. We're the chosen people. But the full fulfillment of our blessing is going to come when we conquer this fucking world. Quite literally. Quite literally. We're going to be fully blessed when our enemies kneel to us, when they praise us, when they salute us. And who is it all going to begin with? Who is it all going to begin with? So let's get Philippians. Who must the blessing begin with? Philippians 2:9. Wherefore Yahweh also hath highly exalted him, and given him a name which is above every name, that at the name of every knee, that at the name of Yahweh Shai, every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in the earth and things under the earth. So now that we know the true meaning of this word bless, all right, Barak, we have you'll say it to brothers, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Athah. All right, do you know what you're truly saying? You're saying, may the Heavenly Father and His Son favor you and make your enemies submit to you. May men salute you. May men adore you and praise you. That's what you're truly saying when you're saying Barak. You know, Barakatham, Barakathat, you know, to the brothers and sisters, right? Okay, and this is going to begin with Yahweh Shai. So literally, you could read it here that at the name of Yahweh Shai, every knee should bless, meaning what? To bow. That is what we're going to be given soon underneath Yahweh Shai, which is why it had to start with him, because, you know, the scriptures also tell you all things were put under him. Matter of fact, let me see. Oh, this is good. Well, yeah, it's in several places. I'll get this one out of Ephesians. We'll go backwards one. 1 and 22. We have here. This is talking about Yahweh Shai, our Lord. It says, far above all principality and power, and might and dominion, and every name that is named, not only in this world, but also in that which is to come, so including the kingdom, and hath put all things under his feet, and gave him to be the head over all things to the church. So Yahweh Shai is set over all. And with him being at top, we're going to be at the top. All right. And who did we get that promise through? You know, obviously, you know, it began in, you know, Adam, right? But who was one of the main men who was told this directly by the Heavenly Father, who I'm zeroing in on? So now things begin to, you know, not begin. You know, I'm not bringing out anything prolific, but you get what I'm saying. Everything, man. Hey, everything is spiritual. And you know, this whole lesson came from just a dude giving me that hand gesture. You know, I was like, oh, don't, you know, don't ask, don't ask for mercy yet. You know, you gonna want some mercy. You better save it. All right. Genesis 12 and 1. It says, now Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai had said unto Abram, get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred and from thy father's house, and unto a land that I will show thee, and I will make thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. Right? So Abraham, was he not a man of power? Did not he literally have servants? And was not his seed by way of Isaac promised to be the chosen line, whom to which Ishmael had to be cast out of the household? So between the two, Isaac and Ishmael, Isaac was blessed. Why? Because he had the preeminence. Literally, he got cast out for his sake. So you see who the blessing went through. The praise, the bowing of the knee. Hagar had to bow the knee to Sarah. She had to submit. All right, verse 3. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So right here, anyone who comes against the Israelites ultimately will fall and fail. And in the kingdom of heaven, when the Israelites are set up in order, everyone will be at peace and will rejoice. Right? That's that blessing. So that them being blessed is not the sense of, you know, they're going to be great on our level. No, they're just going to be allowed to be at peace under us and up from under Esau's captivity. All right, what's the proof of that? Isaiah 2 now. Isaiah 2 and 1. It says, the word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, the nation of Israel. And it shall come to pass in the last days, so when all this is wrapped up, Judgment Day, right? The time period, Jacob's trouble, America being destroyed, the elect coming down with Yahweh Shai, you know, whooping ass, throwing chains on folk, Ezekiel 39th chapter, you know, the heathen picking up the dead bodies, establishment in the kingdom, you know, right? It says that the mountain of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and nations shall flow unto it. So this is them literally coming to bless us. The heathen nations will come to give us their resources, clothing, building material, their daughters, food, wine, you know, pristine water, right? And we're going to be that it says established on top of the mountains. The Israelites are going to be the premier nation of the planet. Verse 3, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So these heathen, they will be forced to adhere to Israelite manners and customs, which is how they'll be able, they'll be on a higher level than they are now, and they'll be happier than they are now, but they still will be under Israelite subjection. The only difference is that the Edomites will be fucking burnt out from the earth. All right. So the heathen's still going to be in captivity. They're just going to be in a better form of captivity. And since they're not going to have the new bodies, they still will be prone to going off. So we will be judging them. And the proof of that right here, verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So we're going to bring peace to the earth. And a part of that peace is these heathen being up underneath us. That's the blessing, y'all. That's the blessing. We go back to the word, man. Come on, man. Barak, to kneel. Just reading some of the definitions. To kneel, to cause to kneel, to praise, to salute. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is going to bless us, cause us to be saluted, cause the enemy to kneel to us, cause us to be praised. Especially the Israelite man, beginning with the elect, because that's the focus of the topic. The elect men will be, it tells you that in 2nd Esdras, the 2nd chapter, they will be praised because they stood stiffly for the name of Yahushai. Yahushai will be praised. He's the one taller than the rest, as it tells us, right? So Isaiah 60. Let's go to 10. It says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee." What's a synonym for the word minister? A synonym, a way that I like to remember synonym, you can think of it as same-onym, meaning the word that has the same meaning. And an antonym, I think of it like a antionym. It has an opposite meaning. So a synonym for minister is serve. All right. So the king shall serve unto thee, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually; they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought forth. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. All right. So the heathen are going to bow down to us and bring us their resources. That's the forces of the Gentiles. All right. Verse 14, it says, "The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee." Bending is bowing. "And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel." Go over the 61st chapter. What do you see? Boom, right here. Some of my go-tos. Isaiah 61:9. "And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed." Barakium. So these heathen are going to know what the deal is, that we're at the top, and they must submit. They must bow. Right here. So, and if you know the story, you had King Balak, the Moabite. He had called Balaam, the Midianite, to curse the children of Israel, and all Balaam could do was bless them. He was literally sent into a trance to see the final state of the nation of Israel, and the Messiah, Yahushai, ruling over, and the fact that they were going to have rule over everything. And what did he have to say? All right, this is just one of the instances, because you see it in the 22nd chapter, 23rd chapter, and the 24th chapter. All right, so this is the 23rd, Numbers 23:4. "And Yahweh met Balaam and said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram. And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth, and said, Return unto Balak, and thus shalt thou speak. And return unto him, and lo, and he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, hath brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, Come, curse me Jacob, and come defy Israel. How shall I curse whom Yahweh hath not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai hath not defied? So right here, he tried to have him put a curse on us, but he can't. Because our ultimate destiny as a nation is to be blessed. You know, the 230ans are going to be eradicated, or they're going to be reborn, and they're going to be put, you know, back in their proper mindset. All right, so beginning with the elect, by way of Yahushai, our destiny is to be blessed. All right, right here. Let me see. Okay, I'll just jump out right here. Numbers 22 and 12, going back a chapter. It says, And Yahweh said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them, thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. So we know now that this word is Barak. All right, so our destiny is so much more better than these people's, y'all. So no matter what we go through, it's all going to be good at the end of it. All right, and ultimately, you know, the word Barak, one of the things that it reminds me of is this now. If y'all remember this scene out of, I believe this is the first Avengers, when Loki ass showed up, he told them motherfuckers, he said, kneel. All right, if I play it, they'll probably take the video. Kneel, look, kneel. And what the motherfuckers do? All right, and you know, of course, you had one son of a bitch. Let me see if they're gonna show it right here. You had one guy try to stand up. Of course, it's an Edomite. Ain't gonna be. Hey, look, if an Edomite get the thought to stand up, boy, we gonna be down on him with his face down. We gonna be down on him. All right, so this the type of spirit we gonna be coming in. Let me see. At my feet, you'll bow to me. All right, let me see. I wish. Fuck it. Fuck it. So I'm gonna play the scene. I just ain't gonna have the volume. But you see, no sound. He screams out, kneel, and what the people start doing? He's screaming, kneel, and what motherfuckers do? They get down. They ain't want none of that smoke. This is what it means to be blessed, y'all. These motherfuckers gonna get down, and they gonna give us everything. All right, so that's about as much as I'm gonna play, so they don't take it. But that's what we coming to. That's what we coming to. So that's about it. You know, that gesture that guy gave me at work. You know, that's what sparked the video. I was like, don't beg for mercy yet. Don't say that, nigga. Say that energy. You gonna need that. It ain't gonna do you no good, but you gonna need it. All right, so that's about it. Dealing with the word Barak. All right, we give all praises to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, Rakak B'Dash, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations all elect Akim, Walk, Wathim, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.